Rethunk recording at Lawrence Cafe of Peckham, South East London. My name is Tarek and I'm very pleased to be reunited with Edward Scissortongue. How are you, Scissor?
I'm good, very good. It's nice to see you, bro.
Nice to see you, man. So the new EP, the Theremin EP, has just launched. You just had the launch party a few days ago. How's it all taken off? How's the party? How has the EP been received?
The party was amazing. I still have a fuzzy head from that party. The madness after, before, during and in between. It was a huge success. I'm incredibly humbled by the love that was in that building throughout the night.
The EP on the whole, how has that been received by?
It's been received ridiculously well. I remember when we met the first time, we talked about my album before, like pretty much the same thing. I sound like a broken record. It's been amazing, unbelievable. I feel like a champion.
Good to hear, man. Good to hear. I want to talk a bit about your live shows. Like, I've been following your musical career for the last few years now. I've been to a lot of your live shows, and the thing I've noticed is, as each show goes past, the energy levels of each show increase more and more. And there's clearly like dark and serious tones to your music, yet you pull off really energetic shows. How difficult is that a feat to balance?
It's not tricky if you're in firm, strong belief about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Without that, there's nothing going on in a live show, in my opinion. You need to be comfortable with what you're doing on stage. Otherwise, the crowd will smell that fear, that stench of fear that comes off people that are a bit unsure of exactly how that song's going to go or how their live setup works, or they don't have much confidence in their DJ. You know, I like the fact that I've got to a point in my career where I can jump on any stage, whether it's Wembley Stadium or in a library, and believe in the songs that I play out, whether I'm talking about getting drunk or crying on my own in a cold bath, you know?
The new EP, the Theremin EP, is really beautifully put together, like in terms of beats, in terms of the intricacy of your lyrics. But you said somewhere that after doing an EP full of such doom and gloom, you're going to do quite the opposite for the next release. Is that, how much truth is in that?
Well, the next release is something I've done with Jan Baxter called Laminated Cakes.
Right.
Which is produced entirely by Ghost Town and is very, very close to being finished. I mean, obviously you've got all the boxes to tick along the lines of shoot videos, sort out artwork and all that kind of logistical fun admin or whatever you want to call it. But musically, we're missing a couple of things, like a sample here and a sample there. And then the project is there, it's watertight, finished. All the other bits and bobs might take 6 to 8 months to finish, as they always do, take a lot longer than you'd hope them to, but that's coming out next. And working with someone else, 50-50 on the bars, and working with just one producer who has a very distinctive sound, has demanded something very different from myself as an artist. You know, I haven't been wallowing in a pit of self-loathing and unhappiness with this one. It's fun. It's a fun album. And it, you know, Jan Baxter and myself, we still toe the line of talking about quite sinister, morbid, evil, visually striking stuff. But on Ghost Town's beats, it's pretty impossible to be blanket depressing. We had a lot of fun writing it and putting it together, so it's not the same as the previous work. But then the thing that I'm working on after that, a solo record, is strictly myself and Lamplighter again. It's very different to what I've done before. You know? There are those undertones, like the tones that I like working on and I'm comfortable operating in. That's just my thing. But we're trying to tackle new things because it'd be boring to stick to the same routine. Hopefully, before the end of the year, we might see that.
That looks good. That does look good. Lawrence Cafe, Peckham. Get there. What is that?
That's a French toast with banana and honey.
Yeah, that looks good.
Save that.
One thing I'm trying to do with Rethunk is push innovation to better everything that we have in our scene, which is a massive part of what Fliptrix is doing in Prime Focus and what you're doing as an artist as well. I feel that UK hip hop definitely needs innovation to better in a lot of ways. What ways would you say UK hip hop could innovate to better itself?
I think the first fundamental thing, the kind of provokes and produces innovative results is risk. You just got to risk your reputation and risk your bank balance and just risk the shit into everything. That's a fact. You know, like the launch party, for example, that was a big risk. I'm not a promoter. I don't do those things, and I'm not one for juggling money and risking that kind of stuff. And I was pulling my hair out. I was pulling grey hairs out my beard. Like I was worried, but it was a success. And the only reason it was a success is because I put my shit on the line to make sure that it was. Musically, if you stay within comfort zones and you keep, you know, what you know works close to your side when you're writing and stuff, then you're never really gonna go to the next level. You know, if you feel fear in what you're getting at and the themes you're tackling and the potential ripples that it might cause in the scene and the potential fan base that it might alienate, that you're doing the right thing. Because there's a lot of rappers doing that, just ticking the boxes, doing what you'd expect of them. And I like that music, don't get me wrong, but if you're talking about innovation, that's not innovative.
Interesting thoughts. Edward Scissortongue, as always, thank you very much.